Alright, y'all, this is part 2 of 3. We talking about external triggers, internal triggers. I'm gonna do this real fast and try to get you guys right. If you go to the other video, it was anger management, the positive and negative solutions and problems, right? But this is the external triggers that we was talking about in anger management, the first part. So the external triggers for me was bullies, rude people. When I say external triggers, I'm talking about people, anything outside of you being upset or disturbing your peace. It's the outside world that's having an effect on your person, on your energy, on your peace, on your attitude, right? So there's external triggers. So bullies, that makes, that's a trigger to make me mad. Rude people is a trigger to make me mad. Loud and annoying, ratchet or ignorant makes me upset, it triggers me. People projecting their pain and traumas on me, that makes me upset. Being called out of my name / disrespected, that makes me upset. And that's just my external triggers. My internal triggers are overthinking. This is me, how I feel. This is things that go inside my head. All right, it's overthinking, fear, negative memories that pop in my head, not communicating. What else? Bottling up discomfort, not being expressive, not being able to communicate the words. That's why when I get angry, I just respond. And because that was my old personality's defense mechanism. I had to do that because I grew up in a city where it was tough, we had to fight, and it was bad. So that was my personality. So that the world had created that personality. All right, you got self-doubt, not believing in myself, talking down to myself, being afraid, not challenging myself. Anytime that you feel uncomfortable, that means you are growing. When you challenge yourself and you feel like you feel uncomfortable, like you don't want to do it, that means you're growing. Go through that process, grow through that process. All right. You got expectations, having expectations of people, and them letting you down, being disappointed, right? So internally, that is infecting me. Not doing my best, right? So not doing my best and failing at something. That is internal, like, man, I didn't do my best. I could have did better. So I beat myself up, right? Failing at something gets me internally upset because I know I could do my best, but I'm not doing it to my capacity because of the self-doubt. Being in an indecisive mind state, being wishy-washy, don't know which way to go. And so I'm frustrating myself because I'm not standing on a decision that I believe in. You figure out what you want to do, you stand on it. You don't go back and forth, all right? So this is just for me anyway. Everybody got their own way of dealing with it, processing anger. What makes me angry? Anxiety. When I go to classrooms, there's so many different energies in there. I get anxiety and it makes me angry. And I don't know why. So I go back and I think about what I'm thinking about. Why am I upset? What made me upset about being around this amount of people? Just negative thoughts about yourself, that you think that other people are talking about you or think negative about you. So that's anxiety. Dealing with stressful emotions like heartbreak, like sadness, grief, being tired. Sometimes being tired makes me upset. Being hungry makes me upset. You ever heard of hangry? Yeah, that's what happens. Then you got other ones. You got being angry because you love someone. You ever been with somebody and you want to help them, but they're so stubborn and ignorant, they shut down, they don't want no help? That makes me angry too. Negative beliefs. How do I see myself? What do I perceive myself? Do I see myself as a positive, outgoing, I can conquer all things through God who strengthens me? Or do I see myself as weak, as I see myself as that kid that got bullied? Do I beat myself up and say that I can't do it? Negative beliefs. Not being understood, right? So being angry, I get angry when I'm not being understood. Say if I'm having an argument with somebody and they're just talking, they're not letting me go, they're cutting me off, I don't get a chance to be understood. All I'm gonna do is express myself and be understood, right? So that was the internal triggers. Now, I could probably knock it all out, but I'm not. I'll stop this video right here. We'll go to part 3.